Welcome to this week's episode of Crush, the show where we talk about your favorite teen heartthrobs from the 90s and 2000s. This week's crush is Jonathan Jackson.
Go back to the spring. Drink from it. When it's safe, I'll come back for you.
Will you?
I have to show you the Eiffel Tower, don't I?
1,652 steps to the top.
Winnie, until we're together again, wake up with the dawn.
Will.
Before we get into this one, please remember to like, save, and share this video to let this infernal app know to show it to other people and help indoctrinate them into the cult of Megs. Also, don't forget to follow me on other apps just in case. Now, these are micro-documentaries, and Jonathan has been working for over 3 decades, so if I don't cover one of your favorite projects, please feel free to mention it in the comments in a friendly and respectful way. Thanks. Jonathan Stevens Jackson was born on May 11th, 1982 in Orlando, Florida. He was raised in Battle Ground, Washington by his parents Janine and Rick. He's the youngest of 3 kids. His older sister Candace is a lawyer who served under the Trump administration, and his brother Richard is a musician. In 1991, Jonathan's family took a trip to Universal Studios Hollywood, and it was there that Jonathan fell in love with acting, which, that's what Universal Studios does to you as a kid. I can attest to that. His parents decided to give it 6 months, and Janine moved to LA with Richard and Jonathan to give them a fair shot at acting in 1993. Jonathan started booking commercials before landing the role of Lucky Spencer on General Hospital. The following year, he landed his first major movie role in Camp Nowhere as Morris Mudd Hummel. Camp Nowhere follows a group of kids who make up their own adult-free camp and hire former drama teacher Dennis Van Wilker, played by Christopher Lloyd, to be their grown-up representation. He starred alongside Andrew Keegan, who is also on this playlist. The following year, Jonathan won a Daytime Emmy for Outstanding Younger Actor in a Drama Series for his work on General Hospital. While on the soap, he continued appearing in other projects like the TV movie Prisoner of Zenda and 2 episodes of Boy Meets World. In 1999, he appeared in The Deep End of the Ocean with Michelle Pfeiffer, left General Hospital for the first time, and was named one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world by People magazine. As we entered the new millennium, Jonathan was one of the actors in the running for the role of Anakin Skywalker in Attack of the Clones. At least he was, until Newsweek published an article stating that Jonathan basically had the role. Considering all the potential Anakins had to sign NDAs, George Lucas did not appreciate this, and Jonathan was no longer in the running for Anakin Skywalker. In 2001, he appeared in On the Edge with Cillian Murphy, and the following year he appeared in Tuck Everlasting. Jonathan played Jesse Tuck, who meets Winnie Foster, played by Alexis Bledel, at a spring that sits at the foot of a giant tree. When he learns that the spring has given Jesse and his family immortality, she falls in love with Jesse and must decide if she wants an everlasting life with Jesse Tuck. That same year, he married fellow General Hospital alum Lisa Voltaggio. He said that people thought that they were a little too young to get married, but they didn't see the need to wait. I have a feeling that Jonathan's convictions regarding premarital relations had something to do with it. Their son Caleb was born that following June. In 2005, he appeared in Venom, not the Marvel movie, and his second child, Adora, was born. In 2008, he landed the role of Kyle Reese in Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles alongside Lena Headey and Thomas Dekker. The following year, he returned to General Hospital, reprising the role of Lucky Spencer, and in 2010, welcomed his 3rd child. He left General Hospital again in 2011, and in 2012, he landed a starring role in the show Nashville. That same year, Jonathan, who was raised Christian, hence his belief in abstinence, was baptized with his family in the Eastern Orthodox Church, and he won another Daytime Emmy. In 2015, he returned to General Hospital for a hot minute, and 3 years later, Nashville had its series finale. In 2020, it was reported that Jonathan had moved to Ireland to help build a monastery, which is why his most recent project is not that surprising. Unsung Hero is set to premiere in April of 2024 and is an American Christian drama following the Smallbone family from the band For King and Country. That's a Christian band. Jonathan also has a music career on the side and has been in a band with his brother Richard for the past 22 years, which has evolved into E-Nation, and they have released several albums. Jonathan is also a Republican who is active on the Bird app and the Gram if you are so inclined to follow him.